Hey, what is up, you guys? Mids here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys my first ever commentary and video on this channel. And the gameplay I'll be commentating over is my first ever MOAB. I actually just got it the other day. I'm not the best COD player, but the story I'm going to be telling you guys about is how I got expelled in the 4th grade. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. So it started off, I lived in an urban city. There wasn't just one race, we had a mix of everything. And the kids in my city we were all pretty, like, I wouldn't say ghetto, but we all tried to be ghetto. We would all wear the baggy clothes thinking we were cool. And keep in mind, at this time, I was about 9 years old, and so I would wear baggy clothes thinking I was big and bad. So it was the summer going into 4th grade. And me and my friend Joey were just hanging out, and I guess he had found some bullet shells. So when he found those, he had given me some. He gave me like 3 or 4 of them, and he had some of them. So I had my bullet shells, yeah, whatever. And then so the summer was coming to an end, and it was the beginning of 4th grade. So I signed up, just as I regularly would, sorry. And so it was starting off 4th grade. The first 2 months in, my mom had been working in a different town, and that town that she worked in was very suburban. It was lots of white people, and no trouble or anything bad had ever happened down there. And when I went to school and I wasn't the brightest kid. Can't talk, sorry. I would tend to get in trouble and stuff, thinking I was doing all this big bad stuff and I was being dumb. So my mom had a thought that maybe we should try moving out where she had worked, and maybe that'll help me, maybe the good kids will rub off on me or something along those lines. So like that, we did. So about 2 months into the school year, we had moved out to where she was working, and she was actually working at a school out there, and the school she was working at was actually the school that I was going to be going to. So keep in mind, these were all goody good kids. I was the bad kid. I would go there, and these kids were shocked at my baggy clothes. I would say the littlest swear or something, and they would just be so shocked, and it was a big thing for them. So one day, it was just a regular day, and we had computer class. So we were getting ready to leave computer class. We all had our headphones on and stuff. The teacher goes, "Dylan, can you go around and tell everybody it's time to go?" So I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I go around, tapping each person on the shoulder, "Hey, it's time to go, it's time to go." So I came across one kid, and he's like, "Yeah, just give me a minute." I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I kept going, and then we're about to leave. I was like, "Alright, come on, it's time to go." He goes, "Alright." I said, "Wait a minute." And then I'm like, "Alright, but we're leaving now, so we have to go." And he goes, and he shouts at me, "Just wait, you idiot," or something along those lines. And it pushed my buttons. Like, seeing that I was the bad kid of that school, he said it to the wrong kid. And I go, something, I forget exactly what I said, but I told him I was gonna bring a gun to school and shoot him. Alright, so now the next day, school comes. It was so far a regular day. This kid was petrified of me since I said that. And again, I had still had those bullet shells. So I brought them with me to school like a retard. I go up to the kid, I show him the bullet shells, I say, "Here's the bullet shells, I'm gonna use these bullets and I'm gonna shoot you." Not even 15 minutes later, I get called down to the office. This principal must have been butthurt as something, I don't know. He was shouting like crazy. And he was just flipping out, seeing that this was such a good town and I just came in here and did this. And we were only like a few months into the school year after that. And he was just shocked. He was flipping out on me. And he wanted to talk to my mom, and she had worked at that school, so that did not look good on her reputation. So she gets called down. He's shouting at me, telling me I could go to jail for threatening, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna bring a gun to school?" I was like, "No, I'm gonna bring gum." Gum, I said gum. I was trying to play it off, but it was not working one bit. I think he did make me end up giving him the bullet shells. I don't have them anymore, so I don't really remember. I think that's what happened. And he just ended up expelling me from the school. And I was in 4th grade. So he expelled me from the school. And not only just did he expel me and send me to another school, he sent me to an alternative school. Alright, so like, he was just, like, it was pretty crazy. Like, if I was in my old city and I did that, I'd probably just get a suspension, but it was such a good city, and he was just crazy. He thought it was crazy that that had happened. So yeah, that's just about it, guys. That's the story of how I got expelled in the 4th grade. I do have lots of more stories, funny, serious stories, whatever you want. If you guys want more, drop a like, comment, tell me if I should do more. I have a variety of COD videos coming, so yeah, make sure to sub. Peace.